this is Mele Kolo Kyari. He is a Nigerian geologist, a crude oil marketer, and now he has the appointment as the first group chief of the NNPCL. So with this coming up, it's good to hear. But I mean, is this the best? Is this initiative as a result of the pedigree, his experience in the field? Can we say for a certainty that this step is going to really yield what will move Nigeria, take Nigeria from the level where it is right now?
What I simply heard there was a pronouncement. I didn't see any step-by-step explanation how we are going to get to becoming the net exporter, whatever that is even supposed to mean. Does that mean we are going to become the largest exporter of crude oil or refined product in Africa? That is yet to be explained very clearly. That's the point. He says the refineries will begin to work by December. Does he realize we are in October already? Because these are things we also need to consider. I mean, Nigerians have been, fed what you may call untruths, not to be too lacking in diplomacy. Nigerians have been fed many things that are just not true. I mean, maybe with the best of intentions by government officials. It won't be the first time a government official tells Nigerians that, the refineries will come on stream in X, Y, Z number of months, and we never say it. So when we see that, we begin to believe. With regard to not being able to know the quantum of petrol that we consume per day in Nigeria. I mean, that's a crying shame, honestly. How can a country not be able to do that? This is a product we export to the world. How is it possible that we don't know the quantity of the refined one that we consume locally?
The smuggling.
Yeah, but can't smuggling be checked?
I was just going there right now. So when you hear Mele Kyari speak, from the inability to, you're talking about knowing how much petroleum we consume in a day or how much we actually produce in actual sense, from the NSA saying we're still using about 400 liters per day, to the inability to check the excesses of oil thieves in the Niger Delta region, to now coming out to make this announcement, not being able to manage the issue around the subsidy removal properly in terms of price moderation, having the Pengasin few days ago thereabouts on national TV saying the government still pays subsidy, him coming out to say government doesn't pay subsidy, and coming to tell us in less than 24 hours after all of that how we're going to become the net exporter of petroleum product in 2024. Do you think this government or Nigerian government understand that there is something in our head, our grey matter, they are not dead cells, but active cells? Do you think at some point they need to come to terms with that and begin to communicate properly with two Nigerians?
But the reason is that nobody calls them out as forcefully as they ought to, and that's why they get away with everything. You see, we play a lot of ping pong with numbers in this country. I mean, and this is not meant as a disrespectful thing, but I think we are not the most numerate nation in the world. Our literacy level, I think, exceeds our numeracy level. So, I mean, we are very imprecise with figures. So you see an instance where the NSA says XYZ millions of crude oil are stolen from the Niger Delta. We don't even know how we arrived at those figures.